The mall had become a hub of whispers, speculations, and hushed conversations, all centered around a fantastical tale of an extravagant after-hours high-end fashion party. The original party, hosted by a select group of mannequins, had created quite the buzz among the mall's otherwise silent inhabitants. Rumors of the exclusive soiree had circulated like wildfire, leaving the other mannequins feeling a pang of envy they had never known before. As the tales of the glamorous soiree proliferated, jealousy ran deep among those who had not received an invitation. These mannequins, clad in their own designer garments, felt the allure of luxury brands pulling at their figurative heartstrings. They had witnessed the excitement, the dazzling outfits, and the effervescent champagne from the shadows, and now, they too yearned to experience such opulence. It didn't take long for the collective desire for a party to materialize into a plan. The envious mannequins were determined to host their own, with a twist that would set it apart from the original event. They were going to stage a branded jewelry, chocolate, and champagne party that would rival any high-end fashion gathering. In the late hours, when the mall had cleared of human visitors, preparations were set into motion. Elegant displays were meticulously arranged, laden with uncut stones and rocks that glistened in the dim light. The mannequins dressed to the nines in their finest attire, and exquisite pieces of branded jewelry adorned their frozen forms. The scent of gourmet chocolates lingered in the air, mingling with the rich aroma of opened champagne bottles. Paul, an undercover reporter known for his fearless pursuit of stories, had been quietly observing the evolving narrative surrounding the mannequins' parties. He was captivated by the drama that unfolded beneath the radar of the human world. The mannequins, imbued with an unspoken desire for a taste of luxury, were slowly but surely transcending their inanimate roles. Paul had decided to embark on a daring mission, determined to capture the essence of this extraordinary event. He believed it was a story worth telling, not just for the thrill of its secrecy but for the insight it offered into the world of desire and aspiration, even among figures who had no life beyond their stillness. The night of the branded jewelry, chocolate, and champagne party had finally arrived. The mall was bathed in a muted glow, its glass windows now reflecting the lights from displays, making the atmosphere all the more enchanting. The mannequins had transformed their designated posts into luxurious corners of opulence, their faces adorned with expressions of grandeur. As the evening unfolded, the mannequins reveled in their newfound transformation. The uncut stones and rocks served as precious adornments, their natural beauty shining in the dim light. The jewelry, glistening with the reflection of the surrounding glamour, added an air of elegance that seemed almost surreal on their still forms. The aroma of fine chocolates, meticulously placed on gleaming platters, was intoxicating. As mannequins posed in their designer ensembles, they couldn't help but feel a twinge of satisfaction as they lived out their luxury fantasies. The champagne flowed, and the glasses clinked in silent toasts, as the mannequins, although inanimate, reveled in the exquisite joy of the moment. However, as with any secret gathering, there were whispers of potential party crashers, individuals who sought to infiltrate the sacred celebration. The tension mounted as the mannequins prepared for this possibility, aware of the thin line that separated their animated party selves from their lifeless daytime facades. Paul, the undercover reporter, had worked diligently to blend into the party scene, capturing the nuances and details of the event without arousing suspicion. He watched as the night progressed, witnessing the transformation of the mannequins into extravagant figures, keenly aware of their temporary escape from the world of stillness. The hours passed, the party reaching its crescendo. The atmosphere was electric with desire, as the mannequins experienced an enchanted world of glamour, luxury, and aspiration. As the first light of dawn broke, they knew the time for transformation had come. The party was a beautiful blend of transformation and tradition, a brief glimpse into the world of desires shared by beings that were not meant to desire. The mannequins, just like Cinderella, had a limited time to embrace their newfound life of luxury before returning to their original forms, ready to greet the world as silent sentinels of style. The mall would once again be a place of quiet, with only a faint trace of the extraordinary night that had unfolded in its midst. Paul had witnessed and reported on a story that would forever remind him of the remarkable world of mannequins and the secrets they held. The mall, bathed in the soft glow of evening, stood silent and empty, its floors void of the bustling shoppers who had departed with the closing hour. Yet, within the dimly lit confines of the mall, whispers had started to circulate, akin to secrets passed from one end to the other. These secrets revolved around a glamorous high-end fashion party that had taken place in the after-hours, an extravagant affair hosted by a select group of mannequins. Tales of this exclusive soiree had captured the imaginations of mannequins all over the mall, turning them green with envy. The jealousy was palpable, for they had never been privy to such luxury, elegance, and fine couture. The rumblings of the fashion party were enough to ignite a fire of desire among the silent residents. The whispers grew louder as the word of the original party spread, revealing a night of luxury, stunning attire, and, most enticing of all, a seemingly endless flow of champagne. But what truly stoked the flames of envy was the mention of high-end designer handbags, the epitome of fashion sophistication. In response to the rumors, a collective decision emerged among the envious mannequins: they were going to host their very own after-hours party. This event, however, was going to be unique and unforgettable in its own right. It was to be a branded jewelry, chocolate, champagne, and designer handbags party, an event that would outshine any high-end fashion soiree. The mannequins set to work, transforming their designated positions into displays of luxury. Elegant tables were prepared, and on them, precious uncut stones and rocks glistened in the ambient lighting. The mannequins donned their finest designer garments, and exquisite pieces of branded jewelry adorned their sculpted forms. Gourmet chocolates were displayed, creating an intoxicating aroma that filled the air. Bottles of champagne were uncorked and carefully arranged on the tables, awaiting their moment to shine. In the midst of all the preparations, there was a new addition to the party scene: Paul, an undercover reporter with a reputation for uncovering hidden stories. He had been captivated by the whispers and intrigued by the notion of a party held by inanimate figures. Paul had decided to embark on a daring mission to capture the essence of this extraordinary event. It was a story waiting to be told, a glimpse into the world of desire and aspiration, even among individuals who should not be capable of such feelings. The night of the branded jewelry, chocolate, champagne, and designer handbags party arrived, and the mall was transformed into a haven of glamour. The enchanting aura of luxury engulfed the event, casting an aura of sophistication upon the mannequins and their displays. The uncut stones and rocks sparkled, the jewelry gleamed, and the scent of chocolates wafted through the air. The mannequins, usually immobile, were now veritable stars. They stood in their designer ensembles, evoking an air of grandeur that could rival the most sophisticated fashion gatherings. With champagne flutes in hand, they embodied the dream of luxury and sophistication. As the evening unfolded, the air was charged with excitement. The champagne flowed, the chocolates were savored, and laughter, although silent, echoed through the mall's corridors. The mannequins reveled in the luxury that had eluded them for so long. The event was an exquisite blend of transformation and tradition, a secret night of glamour, fashion, and yearning. Yet, even in the midst of the celebration, whispers of potential party crashers began to circulate. Rumors suggested that some adventurous mannequins who had been excluded from the party were attempting to sneak into the event. The tension mounted as all present contemplated the thin line that separated their animated party selves from their lifeless daytime forms. Paul, the undercover reporter, continued to observe, discreetly capturing the details of the event. He had become a silent spectator of a story that went beyond the realm of normalcy, offering a glimpse into the desires of figures who had no lives beyond their roles as still sentinels of style. The hours passed, and the party reached its zenith. The mannequins reveled in their escape into a world of luxury, a respite from their typical existence of inaction. But as dawn approached, they knew the time for transformation was at hand. The first light of day had broken, and they had to return to their original, lifeless forms, ready to greet the world with an air of elegance and grace, their secret revelry hidden from human eyes. The branded jewelry, chocolate, champagne, and designer handbags party was a beautiful blend of transformation and tradition. The mannequins had briefly become stars on their own runway, pushing the boundaries of their inanimate existence before settling back into their designated roles as silent guardians of style. The mall would return to its usual daytime routine, with only a faint trace of the extraordinary night that had unfolded. Paul had witnessed and reported on a story that was both surreal and mesmerizing, a tale that transcended the boundaries of the ordinary.